Welcome to OmniEyes. Today we explore the magnificent owl, nature's ultimate telephoto lens, mastering the dark with absolute precision. As the sun sets, a mysterious world awakens. The owl prepares for the hunt, relying on an extraordinary visual system. Hidden high in the ancient trees, this silent predator observes everything. Its vision is a masterpiece of complex evolutionary engineering. Unlike humans, owls possess tubular eyes rather than spherical ones. This unique shape completely changes how they see the world. These elongated tubes act exactly like a professional camera lens, gathering maximum ambient light to pierce through the darkest night. Because of this tubular structure, their eyes cannot move within their sockets. They are permanently locked, facing straight ahead, always. To compensate for this fixed gaze, nature gave the owl a remarkable ability to rotate its entire head incredibly far. An owl can turn its head 270 degrees. This incredible flexibility allows a complete panoramic view effortlessly. 14 neck vertebrae provide this extreme mobility, doubling the number found in humans, ensuring smooth and rapid head movements constantly. This biological mechanism functions just like a high-end mechanical gimbal, keeping the eyes perfectly stable while the body shifts. Even when the branch sways violently in the wind, the owl's head remains completely motionless, maintaining a steady visual lock. This supreme stabilization is crucial for tracking fast-moving prey across complex forest environments without losing focus for a second. The forward-facing position of both eyes grants the owl exceptional binocular vision, creating a highly accurate three-dimensional map. Binocular vision allows the brain to compare signals from both eyes, calculating exact distances to targets with absolute pinpoint accuracy. This depth perception is their greatest weapon. They can judge the precise distance to a tiny mouse hiding under leaves. Imagine looking through a powerful telephoto lens. The background blurs away, and the subject becomes incredibly sharp and vividly clear. The owl's retina is packed with millions of rod cells, which are highly sensitive receptors designed specifically for low light. These specialized cells amplify the faintest moonlight or starlight, turning a pitch-black forest into a brightly illuminated hunting ground. However, they sacrifice color vision for this extreme light sensitivity. The night world appears mostly in varying shades of gray, but in the dark, color matters little. Contrast and movement are the vital clues that reveal hidden prey below them. The facial disc of feathers acts like a satellite dish, funneling faint sounds directly towards their highly sensitive hidden ears. Hearing and vision work together in perfect harmony. A tiny rustle alerts the ears, and the eyes immediately lock on. Once the target is acquired, the owl becomes a statue of pure concentration. Nothing can break its intense visual focus. This steadfast dedication to a single target is exactly what makes them the undisputed master assassins of the night sky. The launch is completely silent. Specialized feathers muffle the sound of air rushing over their wings during the rapid descent. Mid-flight, the biological gimbal continues to work flawlessly. The head stays locked on the target while the wings flap. The depth perception calculates the closing distance perfectly. Talons extend at the exact right millisecond to secure the unaware prey. A successful strike relies entirely on that initial, unshakable visual lock. Focus is the true key to their hunting survival. Professional wildlife photographers often study the owl to understand the true meaning of patience, stability, and absolute focus under pressure. Just like a photographer waiting hours for the perfect shot, the owl sits motionless, trusting its equipment to perform flawlessly. Every tiny detail of the forest floor is scanned meticulously. The optical processing power of their brain is truly phenomenal. They do not just see the environment, they analyze it. Shadows become clear pathways, and subtle movements become bright beacons. The large cornea allows more light to enter the eye, enhancing the overall brightness of the image they constantly process. This optical advantage is similar to using a fast aperture lens, capturing bright images even when illumination is extremely poor. When an owl locks its gaze, the pupils dilate massively, turning their eyes into deep black pools of visual absorption. The pupil adjustment happens instantly, adapting to sudden changes in moonlight as clouds pass overhead during the long, dark night. Sometimes they bob their heads up and down. This strange motion helps them calculate distances by viewing from multiple angles. This behavior is known as motion parallax. It provides additional depth information, confirming the exact location of their chosen target. The combination of binocular vision and motion parallax creates an unavoidable targeting system that rarely misses its intended moving mark. Nature has spent millions of years perfecting this system. The owl represents the ultimate pinnacle of nocturnal visual evolutionary design. Let us examine the internal structure again. The tubular shape means the retina is pushed further back from the lens. This increased distance acts as a natural magnifier, enlarging the image of distant objects right onto the sensitive retinal surface. It is a built-in zoom feature. A tiny mouse 50 yards away appears large and clear to the owl. However, this magnification comes with a trade-off. Their field of view is narrower compared to birds with spherical eyes. This narrow field of view is exactly why the extreme head rotation is an absolute biological necessity for their survival. Without the ability to swivel their heads, they would be incredibly vulnerable to predators approaching from the sides or behind. The complex network of blood vessels in their neck prevents them from cutting off circulation during these extreme rotational movements. Special reservoirs pool blood near the brain, ensuring a constant supply of oxygen even when the neck is fully twisted. This elegant solution highlights how every part of the owl is optimized to support its incredible and demanding visual capabilities. As the night deepens, the forest becomes a symphony of hidden sounds. The owl filters out the noise, seeking prey. A sudden snap of a twig echoes. The head snaps around instantly, the biological gimbal locking onto the sound source. The eyes pierce the foliage. The telephoto lens zooms in, identifying the source of the disturbance with absolute, terrifying clarity. It is a small rodent, unaware of the silent death perched high above. The targeting sequence has now officially begun. The owl calculates the wind speed, the distance, and the trajectory of the moving target in a fraction of time. Every muscle tenses. The eyes remain locked, providing a continuous stream of updated telemetry data directly to the hunting brain. With a powerful thrust, the owl leaves the branch. It drops into the darkness like a silent, feathered, guided missile. The flight path is constantly adjusted. The visual lock is never broken, guiding the talons with incredible and deadly precision. The impact is swift and decisive. The prey never even saw or heard the magnificent predator approaching from the shadows. This successful hunt is a testament to the power of specialized vision. It is a daily miracle of the wild. The owl returns to its perch, victorious. The tubular eyes scan the horizon once more, ever watchful, ever incredibly vigilant. We can learn much from this magnificent creature. Its ability to focus entirely on one goal is truly deeply inspiring. In a world full of constant distractions, the owl teaches us the immense power of unwavering concentration and steady patience. A photographer must also cultivate this kind of focus. Distractions ruin the shot. Only pure concentration captures the perfect moment. The camera lens is an extension of the photographer's eye, just as the owl's eyes are extensions of its intent. Both require a stable platform. The photographer uses a tripod or gimbal. The owl uses its incredibly advanced neck anatomy. Both require the ability to gather light in difficult conditions. High ISO sensors mimic the rod cells of the retina. Both require an understanding of depth and distance. The photographer adjusts focus rings. The owl uses its exceptional binocular vision. The parallels between nature and technology are striking. We constantly reinvent what evolution has already perfected over millions of years. The owl's optical system remains vastly superior to our best cameras in terms of integration, processing speed, and biological efficiency. It is a fully autonomous, self-repairing, highly intelligent visual system, powered entirely by the simple energy of consumed prey. As dawn approaches, the light begins to change. The extreme sensitivity of the owl's eyes becomes a slight, temporary disadvantage. The pupils constrict tightly to protect the sensitive retina from the harsh glare of the rising morning bright golden sun. The nocturnal hunter prepares to rest. It finds a secluded spot, relying on camouflage to hide from daytime forest predators. Even while resting, it remains somewhat alert. The head can still swivel quickly to investigate any sudden, threatening daytime noises. The eyes may close, but the remarkable auditory system continues to monitor the surroundings, acting as an early warning system. The transition from night to day completely alters the dynamics of the forest, shifting the balance of power very dramatically. For the owl, the day is a time of vulnerability, a stark contrast to its absolute dominance during the night. This duality highlights the extreme specialization of its evolutionary path. It traded daylight versatility for ultimate nocturnal hunting visual supremacy. Such specialization is common in nature. Every creature must find its unique niche to survive in a highly competitive environment. The owl found its niche in the darkness, utilizing its telephoto vision to exploit a world unseen by most others. The intricate design of the owl's eye is a beautiful example of form perfectly following function in the natural world. Every curve of the cornea, every rod cell, every neck vertebra serves a specific, vital purpose in its hunting strategy. There is no wasted effort, no unnecessary biological baggage. It is a streamlined machine built purely for nocturnal visual tracking. When we observe the owl, we are looking at the result of relentless evolutionary refinement over countless generations of survival. It reminds us that nature is the ultimate engineer, solving complex problems with elegant, highly efficient, and incredibly beautiful solutions. The concept of binocular vision, which we take for granted, reaches its absolute peak performance in the eyes of owls. It allows them to navigate dense forests at high speeds in near total darkness without ever colliding with deadly obstacles. Their spatial awareness is unparalleled. They possess a mental map of their territory that is constantly updated by visual inputs. This level of sensory integration is something roboticists and engineers strive to replicate in modern autonomous navigation systems and drones. We look to the owl for inspiration, studying its mechanisms to improve our own artificial visual and stabilization tracking technologies. The biological gimbal of the owl's neck has directly inspired the design of camera stabilizers used in modern filmmaking today. By understanding how the owl keeps its gaze steady, we can build better tools to capture smooth, professional video footage. The owl is not just a bird. It is a living blueprint for advanced optical and mechanical engineering design principles. Its existence proves that the most sophisticated technologies are often hidden right in front of us, within the natural world. We just need the patience and focus to observe them, much like the owl observing its prey in the dark. As we conclude our journey into the world of the owl, let us reflect on the incredible power of vision. The ability to see clearly, to focus intently, and to remain steadfast in our goals is a truly universal strength. The owl's tubular eyes and gimbal neck are physical manifestations of a deeper metaphorical truth about concentration and ultimate dedication. Whether you are a nocturnal predator or a passionate artist, mastering your focus is the key to achieving true greatness. The forest remains quiet. The owl rests, waiting for the cycle to begin again as the sun eventually sets tonight. Its telephoto lenses will once again pierce the darkness, seeking out the hidden details of the vibrant nocturnal woodland ecosystem. It stands as a timeless symbol of wisdom, precision, and the extraordinary capabilities of biological adaptation in extreme natural environments. We hope this exploration has opened your eyes to the hidden wonders of nature's most dedicated and focused avian hunter. Keep observing, keep learning, and never lose your focus on the incredible details that surround us in this beautiful world. Thank you for watching this episode of Omni Eyes. Stay tuned for more amazing visual wonders. Goodbye, and see you!